Hey, third grade. Today, for our social studies projects, we are going to be making timelines about our historical leader's life. You guys have been doing an awesome job with research, and so I'm really proud of that, and you guys should be proud of yourselves too. Today, we're going to use our research and maybe do some more research to figure out how to make a timeline about our person. So, what is a timeline? A timeline can be used to record events that have happened a long time ago and events that have happened more recently. So you can make a timeline about anything. You can make a timeline about your life, even though it's still happening. You can make a timeline of the events of a certain war. So here is what timelines need. So timelines need dates with what we're using them for. So you see here the dates, they go in order. Timelines always go in order. That's the point of them. So here it goes 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015. They go in order from left to right. So this is the earliest time over here, and this is the latest time over here. So timelines have dates. Timelines also have events. So that's what these boxes are. They're different events of what happened. So you have to use description of events to tell about your events and what happened on these dates. Good timelines also include pictures so that you can show your reader more about the event that's happening. So let's look at this example of a timeline of Abraham Lincoln. So it says Abraham Lincoln was born in 1809. That's the earliest date on this timeline, and then they go in order. So you have to pay attention to where the dots are, because even though these are up here and these are down here, the dots go in order of the date. So there's 1809. Lincoln does work for hire, such as plowing and planting, in 1824, and they go in order. They show when he was married. Another important feature of a timeline is the title. So this title, is all about the life of Abraham Lincoln. The timeline goes from when he was born all the way till when he died. So that is a great example of a timeline of Abraham Lincoln's life. To make our timelines, we're going to use an app. So you're going to go to Manager. You're going to click on Manager, and then you are going to go to RWT Timeline. What I did is when my apps pull up, mine looks a little bit different because I have a teacher one. So you can hit search and you can type timeline, and it pops up, RWT Timeline. You're going to install that app. We have to wait for it to install, and it might take a second on yours too. So then we can open our app. It flips the screen sideways for you. So you can type your name. You can pick a different picture if you'd like to. Sure. And then you hit confirm. Then it says, click one of the user icons below or create a new user. This is me, so I'm going to click on that one. So it says, what is a timeline? You type your project title here, because every timeline needs a title. So I can name my timeline, The Life of John Adams. And then you hit start. So this is a blank timeline. Your title's up here, and you'll see that when it's finished. It says click or tap timeline to add items. So I'm just going to click right here, and this pops up. So you're going to label, where it says label, you're going to type the date of whatever event you want to use. So I'm going to start with the day he was born, October 30th, 1735. Then here it says short description. You're going to type whatever happened on that date. So John Adams was born. You're going to ignore where it says full description because you won't be able to see it on your timeline. So you're only going to use the label for the date, and the description goes where it says short description. And if you'd like to add an image, you can hit choose image. I don't have any pictures of John Adams on my thing yet, so I'm just going to use this picture right now. Pretend it's John Adams. And now my event is on my timeline. Now I have to add another event. John Adams graduated from Harvard University. So I'm going to find what date that was. He graduated from Harvard College in 1755. I don't know the actual date. I don't know if it was in August or if it was in May. So I'm just going to type 1755. And then I'm going to write John Adams graduated from Harvard University. Okay. Then I'm going to hit OK. You are going to keep adding events. So, I know that John Adams died on July 4th, 1826. He was 90 years old when he died. Isn't that crazy? So I'm going to type John Adams died. I'm going to hit OK. You can also move the circles. So say you type something, so if this was here, but you accidentally added something over here, when did get married? So John Adams got married on October 25th, 1764. John Adams married Abigail Smith. But that didn't happen over here. That happened before he died, obviously. So now I have to move these around. So this, I can move it, I can drag it over here so that my timeline is accurate. You can also drag these up here if you'd like to. So when you're done with your 5 events, you're at least going to make 5 events. You're going to come over here and you're going to hit finish. And this is what your timeline looks like. But to save it, hit the back button. And you're just going to take a screenshot of your timeline. Then, to upload it, you're going to go into Schoology. You're going to go to the Schoology. You're going to go to capel.schoology.com or schoology.capelisd.com like it says up here. And when you click on your assignment, you hit Submit Assignment. Then you click on this button right here. It's the File button. You're going to click on it right here. And then you can click Photo Library. And then you can pick the screenshot that you took. And then you hit Submit. And that is all that you will need to do to make your timeline. Good luck, 3rd grade.